been volunteering to clean up the river since last July. What does it feel like to look out and see this right now?
It's one of the hardest things I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, I cannot believe this. And there's more coming.
Continuing coverage on heavy rains and flooding in central Texas, we have been following every update from Kerr and Uvalde counties, where the video shows a barge hitting the Kerrville bridge. The storm has killed 2 people, a man near Comfort whose RV was swept away, and a woman near Uvalde whose car was swept away. We do want to keep you updated on the homes underwater and evacuations near the Leona River. People are still unable to go home and to see the damage left behind there. There are also washed out roads and bridges across the state, like this one between Johnson City and Fredericksburg. And TxDOT tells us that 87 road closures have happened so far across the state. And of course, Nick, more rain is on the way.
Yeah, in fact, we have rain and storms moving through Austin right now. That's actually a lower concern than the rivers, which are still high and still in flood. We've got a river flood warning for the Llano River at Llano. It's currently at 19.8 feet. This updated just seconds ago. It's still expected to head for 22.5 feet, which is just half a foot shy of major flood stage. Cresting at 9 o'clock tonight. So it's still going to rise a bit more, the Llano River in Llano, before it starts going down. But then that higher water is still going to work down the Llano River and then eventually toward the Marble Falls area. We still have a river flood warning, in fact, a flash flood emergency for Blanco County as a result of the Pedernales River in flood at Johnson City. It is currently at 24.33 feet. It has crested in Johnson City, meaning in Johnson City it's not going to get any higher right now, but it is still going to get higher farther downstream into eastern Blanco County. And all that water eventually follows the Pedernales River into northwestern sections of Hayes County and then into extreme far western Travis County before eventually ending up in Lake Travis. But at least the Pedernales River at Johnson City is going to start coming down now. And so we have more rain on the way. This is how it looks from our Lorenz 360 cam from Westlake Hills, looking at a fairly weak thunderstorm moving through downtown Austin now. We've had a few clusters of storms that have bubbled up here this afternoon. You can see the one bringing additional rain here to Austin. It's been losing its lightning, though, which is a sign of weakening. Concern for later this evening, though, as another cluster of storms west and southwest of San Antonio are lifting up to the north and northwest. This may clip at least part of the hill country, the area most susceptible to additional rain. It is not going to take much additional rain to cause more flooding. So rain chances drop a little bit early evening and then climb later in the evening as some of those storms redevelop in the hill country. So coming up in first warning weather, we'll track one last round of potential flash flooding for some of us tonight. We'll time out the drying out period, followed by the heating up.
All right, Nick, we'll see you in just a moment. Let's move things over now to Kerr County. That's where one person has died. KXAN's Henrikson is there to give us an update on that area. Eric, you've been around there for several hours now. Walk me through what you've seen and what you're seeing now.
Yeah, Jen, we started our day in Comfort and worked our way here to Kerrville. We're right over the Guadalupe River. As you can see, it's still moving pretty quick behind us. However, the water levels have dropped. We've spoken to a ton of people today, and they keep telling us the same story. Late night evacuation calls, knocks on their door, even the sounds of first responders on intercoms as they're running through the street telling them to get up and evacuate. One thing we've heard from multiple people, they did not hear flood sirens.
It's crazy because last night I was literally down here enjoying the river.
Nan Mentz just moved into her new apartment on the Guadalupe River on July 4th, before this round of floods struck the area.
It was intense. It's crazy. It was scary.
She said the early morning hours were filled with unique sights and sounds.
I heard like this big whale coming through down the river. Realized what that sound was a big oil, like a fuel tank coming through, and you could smell the gas coming out.
Downstream in the town of Comfort, Richard Garcia went to rescue his family from the floods.
I let my mom know that the water was coming up, but it was already too late.
He said they didn't hear any warning signs. The first alert he got was first responders moving through the neighborhood.
We heard them on the microphone saying that we have to get out, that it was going to be higher than last year.
While no lives were lost, Garcia still feels like they needed more time.
We were hoping that these warning systems would kind of give the residents a sooner time to evacuate, but it was just not enough time this time.
Now, Garcia was talking about the lives in that particular neighborhood. He did not know at the time about the gentleman in near Comfort who had passed away. Now, the flooding in this area has been pretty intense, but actually flooding has been occurring in town too. We've seen multiple restaurants in the area also closed due to water damage. In Kerrville, Eric Henrikson, KXAN News.
Okay, Eric, thank you so much. Over in Uvalde County, we saw evacuations near the Leona River. The area was drenched with heavy rain for yet a third day in a row. It created a flash flood emergency and led to multiple rescues overnight. People there have been told to shelter in place as water still blocks major roadways in and out of the city. State Capitol reporter Dylan McKim spoke with a woman who has been waiting to go back to her home for days now, even though she does not know if there's anything in her house left to go back to.
It was a long night for people in Uvalde.
Loud, raining all night.
Thunderstorms, tornado warnings, and a whole lot of rain swelled Uvalde's waterways, pushing water into this apartment complex in East Uvalde and pouring 4 inches of water into James Garza and Alexis Moreno's apartment.
I mean, we're not too much worried about the replaceable stuff. We were able to get out, and that's enough.
While some pick up the pieces,
we have never had it flood like this.
Others still don't know what's left of their home.
It's literally has destroyed everything we have.
Angela Turner and her family evacuated Tuesday with nothing but the clothes on their back. She still has not been able to return home because it's blocked by flooded roadways.
I know that my home is destroyed, but I just want to go there. I need to go there.
She currently is staying in an empty house with air mattresses along with 4 other evacuated families. We spoke to her over the phone, unable to cross flooded roads to meet with her.
This is just, our house is going to need to be redone all underneath it.
One of Turner's biggest concerns is finding a way to tell her 10-year-old daughter their home may be gone.
And every night she's woke up just, Mom, I want to go home. I'm worried about our house. We need to go home. And we just can't.
In Uvalde, I'm Dylan McKim.
Of course, the problem wasn't just the rain we've had since midnight today, but the several days of rain. And look how much the rain since late Monday has added up. In Harper, in western Gillespie County, more than 17 inches of rain, just over a foot there in Doss, yet the amounts were much lower in northeastern sections of the hill country, closer to 2 or 3 inches. Anywhere from 1 to about 4.5 inches of rain over the last 3 days in the metro, and then in our eastern counties, 1 to 5 inches of rain. No surprises that our lakes are rising. Lake Travis up almost a foot since yesterday, and LCRA projecting it will climb another 8 feet by the end of the week. We'll track the potential for one more round of storms and downpours tonight in First Warning Weather.